And
Dude, you got to be really freaking special to command an over $200 price tag.
you do. Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
I'm Josh.
And it's another fanboy moment.
And this is Four Roses 2025 small batch limited edition.
Yeah, with a significant increase in price.
109 proof.
This is a fresh crack. We have tasted this.
Thank you, James.
Yep.
I know you're out there watching. Let us try that the day of the North Carolina lottery.
Mm-hmm.
And wow.
Yeah. Fresh crack, and it was...
Yeah, like the freshest of fresh cracks. It was very good.
Yes, it was.
So this has been open
30 minutes.
longer than that, more than an hour. Although we did put a paper towel for it for the last hour or so.
Try to keep the demons out of it.
So you looked at this up. You said it's a 13 to 19-year-old blend.
Yeah, V.
So all the high rye, 36% rye mash bills. So that maybe explains why I like it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the biggest fan of the E mash bills. Definitely more of a B fan there.
So almost 17,000 bottles produced. 16,854. This is bottle number 562.
562.
Or 502.
562.
562, yeah.
Now, Four Roses used to put the exact percentages on the back of the bottle of how old and what mash bill it was. They no longer do that.
Yeah, I didn't find the percentages either in this one. 13. I just got 13 and 19. So
Let's see if I can conjure something up here. All right, 38% OBSV at 13 years. 35% OESV at 13 years. 17% OBSK at 13 years. And 10% OESV at 19 years. So it does have both low and high rye mash bills in it.
So K and V.
Yeah. E and B. Not K.
XYZ.
A, B, C. E, F, G.
Ampersand.
Tilde.
Carrot. That's one above the one.
That is a really good nose.
It is. It's not super crazy across, any spectrum or anything, but
we've definitely got some pepper, cherry, oak.
Rice spice there for sure.
Yeah.
Fruit, to your point.
A little ethanol.
Which is odd for 109 proof.
But immediate fresh crack. This has been sitting for a while, but it also had the paper towel over it for the last 40 minutes.
Paper towels make all the difference.
Well, it does prevent the ethanol from coming out. Somewhat.
Who knew? Paper towels better than duct tape.
I don't know about that. Very rich on the nose.
It is. This has got a really, really good nose on it.
I mean, it smells like, oh my God. Do you see the legs on that? Look at mine.
Oh yeah, you've got them. Mine are fading away, which is why you can't really trust what you see in the glass. But
wow. Goodness. It smells thick too.
It does do that. So,
you know what else it smells like?
It smells like if you are already a subscriber, thank you very much. If you are not, please consider joining us. We are looking to grow the channel, and we need all of you to make that happen. So please jump on board with us by hitting that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Won't cost you anything. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up like. Drop us a comment if you want to talk with us or give us any feedback. We appreciate that. And, take a look down in the description of the video, and our Patreon has started. So we'd love to have you join with us and become a part of Discord as well as part of the channel. Again, it's a growth period. So We are kind of feeling our way through, and we will see where we go.
Amen, brother.
You ready to sip this bad boy?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm ready to see where we go as far as what we think about this sip here.
Number one, that's thick.
Number two, that rye spice, though.
Comes through. Mm-hmm. There's some good sweetness right up front. Immediately kind of getting a short hug on it.
Compared to the thickness right off the top, it is thinning out a little quicker than I would have liked.
That oak is prevalent.
Yep.
Very prevalent. In fact, a little more prevalent than I expected it to be.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, as I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, this is maybe not quite as good as it was on the immediate first sip we had.
But that's first sip on this pour. So
yeah, we'll go back in here. Not that fruit note. It's not coming through on the palate this time.
I'm definitely getting sweetness on the front.
There is some honey, I would call it, that's coming through.
That 13 and 19, though, are really presenting themselves.
The age is there, but it's coming through the oak. And I can't say necessarily if it's not tannic, but it's not sweet. It's more of a, okay, yeah, that's oak kind of thing. You know, we're on neither ends of that spectrum. I think I need second sip before I say too much else about it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that. Did we clink? I don't know if we clinked.
I think we did, but
just in case. Ooh, boy, that rye's coming through on the nose now. Almost a little minty.
Still getting a good sweetness on the nose. That fruit.
Yeah, that cherry note's really, really in there.
It really is. Not getting the tannins I was getting before. Not getting the oak I was getting.
All right, there's that cherry.
Oh, yeah. Definitely getting more sweetness this time.
Yep.
Got
some vanilla.
That spice is coming in. Oak is not quite as prevalent as it was first sip.
It's a little creamy.
It may come back. That oak is probably going to come back.
Yeah, it's rolling through in the finish a little bit here. That reminds me so much of just classic cherry vanilla ice cream, where it's literally just cherries and cherry juice blended into vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, that second sip was
considerably better than the first.
Yeah.
Considerably better than the
that
first.
oak is beginning to come back in now.
But it's good.
Yeah, it's not. No,
it's 13 to 19-year-old blend. If there's not oak there, you're sitting here thinking, what the heck's going on?
Yeah,
right
what
now?
happened to it? Yeah.
Yeah. Man, it is crazy thick on my glass.
It's crazy thick on the palate, too. That one stayed thick.
Oh, 100%. Yes. For sure. I mean, look at that.
So mine is hanging as I do the sip. You see it. It's really...
I cannot get over. It is so thick, it's not draining in some sections. You see how it's draining here? Not at all over here. I don't know how well that would come through on camera here. But it is exceptionally thick. That's what she said.
Yeah. Now, as to value, that's where it gets a little tough.
We jumped up $25 this year.
We jumped up $50 this year.
Was it $175 to $225?
No, it was $200 last year. It's $250 this year. Yeah.
Well, they're being sold. So perhaps that played into that.
Yeah, I don't see this perpetuating into 2026 release.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of stuff happen here. I'm going to say in the first 5 to 8 months of the year, we're going to see a lot of things change.
Through Q1 and part of Q2.
Yeah. Once the final financial numbers come out from the bigger distilleries that are publicly traded.
And we see exactly what's been happening with Four Roses with Diageo and see what that sale perpetuates.
Because we've got Q4 releases, numbers come out, which are not going to be good. I don't believe.
Probably not. They might be a little elevated from Q3 with the special releases.
Maybe. but they also have to go up against the special releases from the prior year.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your year-over-year
2024 and
numbers.
25. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big difference.
So I would expect there to be some tough reporting coming from some of the major distillers, again, that are publicly traded, that type of thing. Because it's been tough for MGP for the last 6 or 8 quarters, 7 anyway.
Yeah, going on 2 years.
And so if fourth quarter does not present well, then full year is not going to present well.
Yeah.
And there's going to have to be some changes made in marketing. And you can't really afford to throw a ton of money at advertising if you're going to be lowering prices.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're sitting on a glut of product, there's only one way for that to go.
More bottle releases.
Yes.
I think we might start to see some age-stated Four Roses product. Imagine a 10-year-old shelf-stable
Single barrel.
barrel proof, even if it's 100 proof.
Well, I mean, those were around for a long time. But if you just look at the single barrel proofs at what the prices, where they went, they were at 119, 109. Now they're at 99 solid. So,
and here in the state, they're about 90.
Yeah. So
when those
you're looking at a 8 to 12% drop in the retail
in just the last 4 years.
Really, the last 2. So, and it's great juice. I mean, those single barrel proofs. I mean, we've got some that are age stated 13 and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
We have some that are, I think we have 1 or 2 that are 14 years.
Yeah. So,
but on the other hand, we also have some that are 7 years.
Or 8s. Yeah. But we've said it before when we do other bourbons, we're coming into a golden age of bourbon acquisition.
And I'm going to be really interested to see the direction that Four Roses takes post-sale.
Or even if they sell, there's a lot up in the air. The word is they're asking for $1 billion.
They're not going to get $1 billion.
It depends on how much is aging, because they've got a lot of stuff. So
there is a chance that somebody just buys the stock and the brand dies.
It's possible.
It's out there.
So you mentioned Diageo.
Mm-hmm.
Does Diageo own them?
Yes. Let me double check. I'm fairly certain Diageo owns.
I don't think that's right. But if that's the case,
hold on, no, it's
I've said Suntory. I don't know that that's right.
Kirin.
Okay.
Kirin, which is another Japanese brand.
So, if it were Diageo, I mean, they just pulled back out of Canada. They're bringing the bottling at least for Crown Royal back to the U.S. So.
Lots of stuff is changing here in 2026.
It is. And these companies, with some of the things that have happened in tax laws and whatever side of the fence you're on is immaterial. But if you are a large corporation, a large company, or even a small one, when you can write off 100% of new equipment that you buy and upgrades that you make,
then that's what Beam is doing right now.
If you're doing it in the U.S.,
that's what Beam is doing at their Claremont facility.
Yeah.
They're pausing distilling operations at their Claremont distillery. They're making upgrades. They're purchasing new equipment. They're making changes to the way they're going to operate. Mm-hmm. They're ramping up production at their Boston facility to make up for that loss of production there.
If you look at it, so we were just at Heaven Hill's latest distillery.
Yeah.
Right? The Spring Hill. Springs Road, whatever it is.
I think it's just Heaven Hill Springs.
They have gone with a lot of automation.
They're taking the Bardstown route.
They've got a 7-foot wide, I think it is, column still with space already built for 2 more. So the quantity that they can put through there is phenomenal. And this is the time, if you're going to be big in this industry, this is a time with those tax breaks and that type of thing.
To do it.
And honestly, that's in any industry in the U.S. I don't care if you're small or large. I mean, actually, if we ever made any money, it would be the time for us to do it too. So
let's talk about the whiskey, shall we?
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of talking about the industry at large these last few single bottle reviews of these allocated products.
Well, I think that is
it has its
on
place,
people's
especially
minds.
right now, early in the year. But let's focus a little bit more on the whiskey here.
Little hug coming in late.
This one I feel like lacks a little bit of the complexity that 2024 has.
Mm-hmm.
We do have that 2014, which I think eclipses the 2024.
Sure. Yeah.
So in comparison to those releases, and honestly in comparison to some of the single barrels that we do have, I don't think this one is quite up to snuff with those.
Now, and honestly, I would say on this one, save your cash.
$250 is a lot of money. This is not Russell's 15.
No, I mean, this is a solid B pour, I think, for me.
I would go B plus on this one.
But it's, if I factor in the price of it. Now, will it get better? Probably.
Yeah.
But
just rating on flavor,
yeah,
I'm going to go B plus. When you take
I can get
value in account to that, I think you're definitely moving it down to a B minus or something like that.
Yeah, at best.
Even a C plus.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, $250. I'm sorry, Four Roses, you don't command that kind of premium.
No, not with this release.
No,
for sure.
As much as I know that so many of these companies just think that when they have old whiskey, it's worth that. Knob Creek 21, it's not the $250.
It's already, the prices are already below $250.
Already going down. You have to understand the profile of your whiskey and the market for that profile. Beam's a huge brand.
Well, they've been through a period of how high is high.
Yeah.
What will the market bear?
Yeah.
Well, I think you figured it out.
Yeah.
And
you got to be really freaking special to command an over $200 price tag.
You do, especially when you've got some legacy and some craft that are putting out stuff.
Yeah. And honestly, some of those NDP brands are approaching that $200 mark. Some of them are eclipsing Old Carter.
Yeah.
And look, Old Carter's great whiskey. I don't think all of them are worth over $200. No. Some of them I don't even think are worth $100.
But that's where we're seeing those prices sub $200 now.
Exactly. They're all falling. Whereas Four Roses, and I think it might have something to do with the sale of the company, are raising. They might be trying to artificially inflate the price of their, the stock of their company.
Yeah. Sadly, the bigger the company, the slower they move. And you've got people at certain levels that don't want to tell their bosses where the windsock is blowing. Okay. And if you've never heard that of, man, I need to put a brick in the end of that windsock so I know when it spins around, it hits me in the head. So that's what's happened here.
Mm-hmm.
The wind has shifted 180 degrees and you react or you don't.
Or you die.
So these bigger companies have got to pull that reaction.
Yeah.
We mentioned Knob.
But Beam makes their money on their lower end products.
They do.
And it's plain and simple.
These guys do as well.
I think all the big companies make their money on those low end products.
Yeah.
So they are afforded the luxury of making these limited edition releases. Mm-hmm. But when you price them at $250, when I could have a year ago spent that $250 on a Russell's 15 and been 10 times as happy as I would be about
or
the
a single Rick House, or
exactly, a Wild Turkey Beacon, something like that. I mean, heck, so I would even put some of the Booker's batches this year, 25, 03, and 04, according to our friend Lee. We have not tried 04, but 03 is phenomenal.
We got it sitting on the table over there, though.
Yeah, we have to crack that and try that. Above this. Yeah. And that is a little unfortunate. I do really enjoy this. As far as Four Roses product goes, it is on the high end of that. Obviously, it being a special release for them, they're not going to put out subpar whiskey. It's just not $250 either. It's just not.
No. Well, and we were talking about Jim Beam and Knob Creek, and when 18 came out, it was $175, $179,
and now you can kind of get it for $150
or less. Yeah. The 21 came out at $250, and it's
already like $225.
$225. Yeah.
And I think that's going to maybe dip closer to 200 this year.
I think you're right. Because I think I've seen 18 as low as like 140.
Yeah.
As well. So
yeah. It's not all about your age. It's about how good you are.
To the point of whatever the market will bear. Well, guess what? The market's not bearing like it used to.
Nope.
So
it's time to just get the whiskey out your doors for reasonable prices, because if you are selling older whiskey for a reasonable price, regardless of market condition, the bourbon nerds like us are going to buy.
Well, it's the time of build your brand.
Ingratiate yourself to a larger audience.
Show some great product at solid prices.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can try to build it back up, whether it's 24, 36, 48, 60 months from now.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some higher age statement products in that $40 to $60 range.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Maker's Mark putting out that 7-year release, which granted, most of their stuff is that 6 to 8 year old.
At least they're putting a date on it.
They're putting a statement on it. And as a matter of fact, I just saw it for $45. $45.
So, the other, let's see, which one am I? Oh, so Old Grandad. So Beam has done this year, they came out with Old Grandad bonded at 7-year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Little premium, about $10 premium over the regular Old Grandad bonded.
Worth it, I'd say.
Yeah. Wild Turkey came out with the 8-year, 101 versus the regular 101.
About a $15 to $20 premium.
Yeah.
That again, I think
because you're at a sub $50 level.
Yeah.
And now they've just announced recently that they're going to put a 7-year age statement on Old Grandad 114. And
don't foresee that being more than $45.
Those of you that have been in this game for 10 to 15 years, you know that we probably went through 3 different periods that they were going to discontinue Old Grandad 114. And they never have. But honestly, at the price point it's been at, it doesn't make sense. But it still sells. So, but anyway, like a very good bourbon.
A B+ bourbon.
Yeah. Our videos are getting better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.
And really, for the price you pay for our videos, they're outstanding.
100% free.